What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tillman. Now, first and foremost, this is not a political post. But what this post is about is I want to talk about what Bill Maher had to say about police response as it relates to active shooters. A lot of times people think they know the answers, but what is the right response? So let's watch what Bill Maher had to say, and let's get into it. Let's take a look.
Ryan Tillman, real talk, it's the truth.
The problem with police training, their training is all about how to preserve their life. Now, of course, we want them to be as safe as they can, but it is a job that entails danger. Somewhere they got it into their head, the cops, that it's better that I just preserve my health, but you're there to protect and serve us.
All right, let's stop right there for a second. So he says somewhere we got it in our head that we are there to preserve our health. Now, don't get me wrong. We do want to protect our lives, no doubt about it. I have a wife, 3 kids at home, but we equally know that we also signed up to go out there and help other people out, to save other people's life. And sometimes that does mean sacrifice. But what makes me so upset when I watch videos like this is that this is somebody that's talking that has never been put up against a fire. Or at least I don't think he's ever been put up to fire where he has to sacrifice his own life for somebody else's life. So, I mean, it is a lot easier said than done. And so that is just infuriates me because officers, and we're not just talking about active shooters here, we're talking about every single day that they put this uniform on and they put that badge on, they go out there not knowing if somebody wants to take their life. So yes, we did sign up to go and run towards the bullets. Yes, we did sign up to make the ultimate sacrifice, but it's a lot easier said than done. And, you know, when people talk reckless like this, I think it does a disservice to the men and women that are putting their lives on the line every single day. Let's continue the video.
That's the deal. You get to, walk tall all the time. Everybody kisses your ass.
Pause right there. So he says we get to walk tall and everybody kisses our butt. You know what, guys? Everybody doesn't kiss our butt. Do people, appreciate the police? Yes. Do people look out for us and, tell us thank you? Yes. But those people that do that, they do it because they recognize that there's a level of sacrifice that officers are making every single day. So when you talk about kissing our butt, a lot of people don't understand what officers have to put up with. So a lot of people really don't understand it. And what's interesting to me is, I was traveling recently and I was at the rent-a-car. I was in the rent-a-car line, and the lady that was working there was just getting an earful from the customer for no reason at all. And I can just see her frustration on her face. I can just see her growing with anger and stuff like that. And she started to lash out at him. And what I started to think was, this is probably frustrating for her, no doubt about it. But officers get this every single day because people just don't like the police. So when you want to make a ignorant comment and say that everybody kisses our butt, that's not true. As a matter of fact, there are more people that have a distaste for law enforcement than we've ever seen before. That's why we have officers leaving the police profession in droves, because it's driving them crazy. There's a lot of stress that goes into it. There's a lot of, anxiety that goes into it, all because the stuff that we have to deal with as police officers every single day. So I really had to focus and highlight that part of this video, because that is not a true statement. People don't kiss our butt every single day, especially some of these officers that work in some of these inner cities where people literally have a disdain for the law enforcement community. Now, don't get me wrong. We signed up for it, and I want y'all to realize we know that we signed up for it. So this is not a complaint session. But what it is that for somebody that's never done the job before, you shouldn't make those type of ignorant comments if you've never done it. It'd be different if he had did this job before and then he's not doing it anymore, but he's never done it before, so you can't make ignorant comments. Anyways, I digress. Let's continue.
Everybody has to comply with you, and then once in a while, you just have to ball up and do the job.
All right. Ball up and do the job. Now, yes, is that a true statement? Do we have to sack up, quote unquote, and go in there? Yes, we do. We do have to do that. And there have been times where me personally, I've had to make decisions to go in some place that I didn't want to go, or I have to deal with somebody that I didn't want to deal with. And yes, I have to man up and do it. But it doesn't make it any easier just because I signed up to do it. That's what I signed up to do. We still have to make that conscious decision. You know what makes it so hard? What makes it difficult is when I make that decision, I'm thinking about my beautiful wife at home. I'm thinking about my 3 beautiful children at home. So for you to sit here and say that, oh, you know what, you just got to man up and do it, that's an ignorant statement. We got to be better than this. And what's interesting to me is you hear everybody clapping in this and everybody's just cheering them on. It's like, no, why are we applauding that? That's not what we should be doing. So like I said, this is not a political statement. I don't know if you like Bill Maher or you don't, but this just infuriates me because this is somebody that absolutely has no wherewithal of what police officers are doing every single day. They put that badge on, they put that gun on to go out there and protect the streets. Just think about this. The last thing I'm going to leave you guys with is think about this. Tonight, at around 9, 10, 11 o'clock, depending on how, much of a night owl you are, you're going to go to bed. And when you're going to go to bed, for the most part, you're going to know you're going to sleep peacefully. That's the prayer. You want to sleep peacefully. You know why you're going to be able to sleep peacefully is because there are men and women out there right now that are patrolling our streets to make sure that you can sleep peacefully. Remember that. The Uvalde situation was tragic, no doubt about it. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of information that comes out to decide whether or not law enforcement could have responded better or not. We don't know that yet. That's why I haven't come out and gave you a definitive conclusion of what my thoughts are. But what I do know is that these officers, they sign up to do a dangerous job. Yes, we know we're going to do it. We're going to run towards those bullets. We hope people run towards the bullet. I can't speak for everybody, but we hope they run towards the bullets. But at the end of the day, I need you to remember something, that they are still doing it every single day, day in, day out, so that way you can sleep peacefully. When you hear ignorant comments like that, we need to stand up, say something, because that's what makes this job hard. It's people like that that make our job hard, not the people that cuss us out. It's the people that don't appreciate it. So anyways, I want to hear your guys' thoughts about what he had to say. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me your comments in the section. With that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and God bless.
Ryan Tillman, real talk. It's the truth.